What's up, YouTube? Mkohl40 here, giving you guys the Gagaga challenge, compliments of GalacticGod. We wanted to mess around with something a little bit more unique, and Dodos and Gogagos really didn't seem like a thing. My build, however, does incorporate a little bit use of the Gagaga engine, combined with more of your more generic Gagaga cards. This build is more oriented towards the OCG format currently, because there are cards in here we don't currently have, but this is mainly for online play. So if you guys are looking for a good, fun deck to play online, this deck will definitely get you to where you want to be. So guys, leave a comment down below, thumbs up GalacticGod's video, support us. His video will be over on my channel, and while you guys are there, maybe you guys should subscribe. I would like that. I don't know about you, but I would. So, what is the premises of this deck? Gagaga Magician has been one of the more interesting cards in the game because you modify its level 1 through 8, and it lets you pretty much rank or make any powerful XYZ pretty much in your arsenal. Gagaga Magician combined with Gagaga Sister can get you into one of the most annoying cards in the game, which is Sky Palace. Now you would think, well, how does Gagaga Magician and Sister do it? Well, Magician goes to 7, and then you can make Gagaga Sister combine their levels together to go into 9. Sky Palace is particularly broken in the fact that you can banish one card your opponent controls, banish one card from your opponent's hand, banish a card from the graveyard, or banish the top card of your opponent's deck. All of these effects are really ridiculous, especially, having a 2900 body attached to it for basically free. So the entire deck is XYZ centric. It's really cool to see that this deck functions on the axis that it does. Another key play, before we get into things a little bit here, the Onomano Pair is a very powerful card. The fact that you can discard something like a pre-existing Gagaga monster in your hand, you can ditch a Gagaga monster to recruit for, of course, another Gagaga and another Gagaga, which Gagaga Giant will come in more use later on down the road when you need more powerful rank 4 plays. Save the Gagaga Giants and things for as long as you can until you need them. It's in here because of the quick XYZ effects, and to give you additional support with the Onomano Pair. Also, another really cool combo with Onomano Pair, if you've got the Sister, you can Onomano Pair for Sister. Sister will get you revenge, and then you can get into your combo with Gagaga just all the more easier. The other stable thing about this is this gives you access to everything in your extra deck. This card is very good for what it does, and you would be really surprised at the amount of BS that you can pull off with Magician. Outside of Magician, though, your deck functions on a defensive axis. I mean, you're playing a lot of defensive traps. Solemn Warning, 3 Fiendish Chains, Compulse, Torrential, Mirror Force, and Bottomless all are very important to this particular deck. Without this defensive set here, I think this deck would struggle, especially when you have to -1 yourself to set up your big XYZ plays, especially through Magician or Sister. And it's one of the more interesting things about this deck. Now, once again, you do have things like Gagaga Kid for additional combos, but the loss of your battle phase through her does kind of stink, but we'll explain a little bit more of this as we're going. So, to start the deck profile off, 3 Gagaga Giants and 1 Gagaga Golem. Pretty self-explanatory, as I said before. Use these for XYZ power plays. The later the game goes, the more powerful that this particular combo can be. Also, depending on what you're playing against, you can just 1-card X-Katana if you need to, and save more of your additional setup. So that's the combo with those. 3 Gagaga Gardna. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh, Gardna, so terrible. Gardna is a very defensive card in this deck. Use it to kind of defend it off, and then on your next turn, once again, rank 4 XYZ. Gagaga Magician, once again, the powerhouse of the deck. Modification to anything you need. 1 Gagaga Lancer. Also, pretty self-explanatory, just a 1-up copy. You can banish one other monster from your graveyard that has a level. Level of all face-up Gagaga monsters you currently control become the level of that monster. So, if you somehow need to modify something into another level, well, here is your useful card. And only 1 Gagaga Girl. We found that in testing, she really wasn't that good because of everything else that's better than her. Yes, her effect to make an XYZ monster's attack 0 is pretty good, but it's not that good. We're also still only playing 2 Gagaga Kid, pretty much the same premise. That loss of battle phase, kind of bad. And then 3 Gagaga Sister, probably the best card in the deck next to Magician. As for the spells, triple on a mono pair. Like I said, the ability to get the free rank 4 XYZ from these guys just warrants all the more advantage. Plus, it gives you a steady discard engine. 3 Gagaga Emergency Network. Hey, you know that Magician you need on the board? Well, he's here. 1 of Mind Control. Now, this is for certain matchups. You have the ability to make anything in your extra deck. So Mind Control, depending on the matchup you're against, Mermails, you can go level 7. Firefish, you can steal their level 4. Yugioh, you can steal their face down armor, and just make a free XYZ. We're also playing 2 Pot of Duality, basic spatial filter. Helps make things a little bit quicker, and depending on the setup you have, I mean, you can afford to Duality 1 turn to get into a power card to go off on the next turn. Triple MST, General Back Row Hate. Triple Gagaga Revenge, once again, power card. And then we have Defensive Traps. The ones I chose, like I said, were Bottomless, 1 of Mere Force, 1 Torrential, 1 Compulse, triple Phoenix Chain, and Solemn Warning. That brings us to a close on the main deck. It's pretty stable. It's been a lot of fun in testing. It has a decent, and I mean decent, Fire Fist matchup. It's not probably the best thing on the planet, but it's still really good. As for the extra deck, these were all choices that my friends came up with, and I think that these are probably the best we could come up with. So, 1 Zen mains, the best rank 3, so just that. Rank 4s, there are 5 of them for your choices. So Dweller, Maystroke, Excaton, 101, and Key Beetle, all once again very important. These 5 are probably the best that you can get for rank 4. As for 5, Volcasaurus and Tyrus. Volcasaurus into Gaia, so good. 6s, Photon Strike Bouncer, M7, and Norito. Now do keep in mind that M7 is also a power card in this deck, depending on the setup you're in. Gagaga Kid, and basically any of your level 4 guys, these guys right here, you can combo up into M7, and then it'll bunch you back something from your graveyard if you need a power card for defense. Once again, Norito, same thing. This card is just stupid. For 7s, Big Eye, Gaia Charger, Dracosac. Pretty self-explanatory. And 1 Sky Palace. We're not doing any 8s. It's a little bit harder to get into 8 with this deck. But you can still do the same generic combo with Sister and a level 6 Magician. But we just found Sky Palace to just be a little bit more of a power card as opposed to Tachyon Dragon. Or something like that. So, this is Gagagas. Guys, please leave a comment down below. Tell us what you guys think about this deck. Like I said, come over to my channel, check out GalacticGod's video, show him some love, and please continue to support these deck profiles. It's been something that a lot of people have liked us to do. Kind of took a break for a while back because the format was shifting and things like that. There wasn't anything new to talk about. So, guys, what do you think? I'm out. Peace.